Hello viewers, PMK94 here. Welcome to my second mini Let's Play, otherwise called a PMK Plays because I'm lazy with titles, of the Attack on Titan tribute game made by Fang Lee. So as some of you probably know, I've done a few videos of this already, but I'm going to do an actual series of it, more professional-ish. So anyway, actually, yeah, start with this. So, for those who don't know, Attack on Titan, otherwise known as Shingeki no Kyojin in Japan, is a very popular anime at this point. Came out this year. The manga came out in 2009, and I'm like caught up on the manga right now to where it's at. Anyway, so basically, Attack on Titan, there are creatures that don't look anything like that in the actual series, by the way, but anyway, creatures known as Titans, which have driven humanity back behind a series of 3 very large walls that kept out most Titans for like 100 years, if I'm remembering that correctly. Until one day, in the first episode, well, okay, it's basically in the plot summary. Right? One day, a colossal Titan of like 60 meters, they classify them by meters, broke down the outer wall with the help of a smaller armored Titan, and humanity was like, oh shit, we're screwed. And yeah, that led to stuff happening. Not going to say anymore, but basically the only way that humanity knows how to kill a Titan is to cut out a certain spot on the nape of their neck. Like, decapitation doesn't do crap, and yeah. So anyway, as I said before, this is a fan-made game made by Fang Lee. Came out a few months ago. Not sure of the actual release dates. As I said, I've done videos on this before. This is going to be more of an actual Let's Play-like series, so more professional-ish, as much as I can get anyway. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to start with this level here. Just wanted to showcase the Titans. But what I'm going to be doing is going through each of the levels. I'm going to start with level 3. Well, first, by doing that, there's 3 different camera types. I use third-person shooter here because that's more comfortable for me. There's also 2 difficulty levels. I'm going to be starting with normal, but anyway, we're going to start. I'm going to start by showing off the 3 characters that are playable. 2 of them, well, the first one here, Armin. Yeah, his, like, okay, all 3 of the characters also have a special ability. Armin's is, hold on, he does this, and it makes Titan laugh its ass off for a couple seconds, so he can go around and kill it. It can be useful, I'm not going to lie about that. I've seen videos with people making good use of it, but personally, I don't usually play as Armin, because Armin, if you've seen the show, and yeah, that's all the reason I'm going to give. But anyway, next character. Got Levi, who basically in the show is considered humanity's strongest soldier, as far as I remember anyway. His special is... oh crap. Okay, you can fly really far in this, by the way. Anyway, his special, hold on, let me get close to a thing. This will work. He does spin. That was not how I was supposed to do that. Hold on. Let me get up here. Okay, screw you. Okay, his special is a spinny blade attack thing. I think I can just do it. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be done. Anyway, he does that. It can be useful. I'm not really good at using it though. So, yeah, I don't usually play as Armin, because Armin. I don't usually play as Levi, because Levi scares me. So usually, the character I use is Mikasa, or Mikasa, however the hell you want to pronounce it. I'm probably just going to say Mikasa, but anyway. Mikasa's special is a downward strike, which I have varied success with, but still I find it easier to use than Levi's, and Armin's special just... it's kind of ridiculous. So anyway, this first level here is, I'm assuming it's intended to help you get used to maneuvering. So we're going to be starting with this one. So basically we're collecting these boxes. So let's see how fast that can be done. And I'm also probably forgetting some details, but, you know, So while this is going on, in the comments below, alright, actually, I'll get to that later, what I was going to say. Anyway, while we're on a pretty simple level here, I'm going to talk about a few things. Honestly, before Attack on Titan, there have only been 2 like TV shows, I think both of which are technically anime. I know the first one is, but anyway, only 2 other TV shows that I have been a huge fan of, and Attack on Titan is the first one since that last, or the second one. First one, like one of the most popular, Dragon Ball Z. I never got into Dragon Ball much, but Dragon Ball Z was easily my favorite show back in the day. So, and both of those that came before Attack on Titan that I mentioned have had quite a bit of significance for me. Dragon Ball Z was basically, it got me into like anime and TV shows to begin with. I didn't really watch a lot of TV before then; it was mostly video games and stuff. You know, actually, I guess technically Pokemon would have been a big part too. But okay, you know what? Okay, make that 3 before Attack on Titan. Like this whole time I was thinking just 2, but no, Pokemon was kind of significant too. Mostly the games though, but also somewhat the show. Actually, no, shows. I'm rambling, but you know what? You're gonna find a lot of that for those of you who've never been to this channel before. I ramble a lot. So if that entertains you, great. If it annoys you, you should probably go elsewhere, because it's gonna happen a lot. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, Dragon Ball Z basically, well, and Pokemon basically got me into anime, that kind of thing, sort of, anyway, sort of, more over Dragon Ball Z, I guess, but yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon were 2 of the biggest shows that I can remember back in the day. After that, though, probably more significance in my life was Code Lyoko. Thanks to that show, just that one show, is basically what got me into the internet itself to begin with. Because I was a really big fan of that show, and honestly, if not for Code Lyoko, I might never have met Slaneth, and this YouTube channel might not even be as... It might not even be, basically, because Code Lyoko got me into the internet to begin with, because I was a huge fan of it, wanted to find out like as much crap as I could about it, and it was amazing. So yeah, for those who have been subscribed to the channel, you can thank Code Lyoko for this channel existing for the most part. And for any videos with Slaneth, because, like I said, if not for Code Lyoko, I never would have met Slaneth. So, yeah. As for Attack on Titan, as I said, I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason it has become the first show since Code Lyoko to really get me hooked. So hopefully it'll provide something even more significant in my life than Code Lyoko did. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, in that time that I took to explain all that crap, I already got 11 of the boxes here. So hopefully we'll be finishing up soon. But either way, I think you guys get the gist of how it works. I should probably explain the controls. By default, Q and E are mapped to each individual hook. Oh yeah, by the way, the equipment here that humans use to kill the Titans is... I've mostly seen it called 3D maneuver gear, but I've also seen it called vertical maneuver gear. I'm not sure which the proper translation is, but I'm just going to call it maneuver gear because, you know, it's the shared phrase between those two. So anyway, basically lets humans move around very quickly in a 3D environment. So 3D maneuver gear probably fits better. Anyway, it's propelled by gas, which in the levels where you actually kill Titans, there are boxes just like these ones that I'm collecting right now around, which will refill your gas, and your blades. The blades of which have durability on them. The more that you attack at Titans, the weaker the durability you'll get. So you want to make your attacks count, basically. Don't just flail around wildly attacking its foot or something. It's not going to do crap. So basically, Q and E, you can fire the left and right hooks individually, like so. And then by default, it's mapped to spacebar. I have it remapped to tab because I use spacebar for jumping and gas. But yeah, by default, spacebar will fire both at once, which can be decent if you're going like in areas, like if you're closer down to the buildings and you're trying to travel pretty quickly, just like, for example, like this. Just, yeah. Other than that, I think I've explained the gameplay. WASD to move, pretty standard. In a somewhat recent patch, multiplayer was added to this game. I'll be covering that later on. And it's got 3 of these left. Fantastic. If I'm forgetting anything else and you guys know this game, let me know in the comments below. But other than that, it's got 2 more. While we're getting to these 2 more, as I'm probably going to end the episode after I collect these 2, in the comments below, do you guys have any anime or TV show or anything that has affected your life as much as the ones that I mentioned affected mine? If so, let me know in the comments below. Talk about Attack on Titan and Crab, what your favorite characters are and whatnot. I'll talk more about my side of things later. Oh crap. Anyway, now that I got this last one, this has been Pinky94. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, possibly subscribe, all that crap. Other than that, I will... Wait, there's one more. Hold on, it's saying there's one more. I thought that was the last one. No. Oh, no, it's the timer thing's just being weird. Okay, I have all of them. Anyway, so in Pinky94, I will see you guys next time.